Standing. What are the options? Remove.
Now, stop me if you've heard this one before.
You always say that, Papa.
Ha! And yet you never stop me. But, little Nina, perhaps you do not want a story?
Tell the story. Tell it.
But of course! I had set sail on my greatest adventure to discover the fabled Isle of Libertalia. You remember, I told you of Libertalia, Nina.
The land of true freedom.
That's right. The greatest prize for a sailor. My destiny. But this time, my plans had gone. Well, all
That's
to
a rock.
pieces.
Whoa. Whoa. That's my body. Well, those are my hands. It's a cool start. Oop.
I had seen a bit of the world. From legendary fisherman to heroic lighthouse keeper to now treasure hunter. So this was not the first time your papa had to pick himself up and piece himself back together.
Man of parts.
So there I was, just another jumble of jetsam, washed up on an unfamiliar shore, completely broke.
Oh, I'm looking in a mirror. Turn your head. Steer your
No
head.
doubt about it. I needed to pull myself together.
Steer your hand. How do I steer my hand? I mean, it just moves my hand.
How long did you just lie there, Papa?
I didn't just lie there.
Okay.
I was planning my next move.
Okay. Trying to make my hand come to my head, maybe?
There was no use lying around like driftwood.
So I got it.
There was no use lying around like driftwood.
Okay, go to the light. So you're actually controlling it by keep the trigger down and then
I was missing
move
two
your
things that every sailor
hand.
needs.
Moving this
Now,
hand
What
controller
could they be?
changes
Your
what
sea
direction
legs.
you're in.
Every sailor needs their sea legs.
Ha! Now I remember. I had to regain my sea legs. Now I was beginning to pull myself together. Now I could stand on my own 2 feet, but still I was rolling around like a drunken sailor. I needed to get my head on straight.
Pull your head back.
Back then, I'd forget my own head if someone didn't remind me.
Teleport. Walk around. Okay. So that's teleport and that's walk around. Got it.
There. Now there was just one thing left.
You've forgotten your hand, Papa.
I needed to grasp the situation with both hands.
Oops.
Your hand. It's over there.
Ha! But of course. So there I was, Nina. Marooned.
Run
No
around.
ship, no prospects.
Okay, good. There's a
The
sprint.
current had carried me here, and I
Launch
couldn't swim
your
against
head.
it.
Wow! So you just popped your head off, Papa? Will I be able to do that when I grow up?
Better check with me before you try it, Nina.
A lot of head vibration. So. Okay. Launch your head.
Now I could take a good look around.
That is strange. Okay. Walk around. Can control myself while my head is here. It's a little weird, but pull your head back.
Progress! Soon I would escape, make my fortune, find Libertalia and true freedom. An appetite for adventure, little Nina. But first, food. A sailor needs a full belly to keep body and soul together. I reached for the coconut, awake with hunger. Got it!
Can I eat it?
Now, little shipmate, what do we do with coconuts? Uh-huh.
Smash them!
How do I smash them? On this rock?
Success. My mouth watered.
Oi! What's this? Who's stealing my coconuts?
That was when I heard a familiar voice. There, perched on the rock, an old rival of mine. Cunning and devious.
These coconuts are to feed my family. You cast stuff, old castaway. Unlike you, I have responsibilities.
Dude, took my hand.
Of course, I offered him my hand, but as always, he seized the advantage. When sailors disagree, little shipmate, sooner or later, someone starts to throw hands. This time it was my turn.
Papa, be nice. The coconuts are for his family.
Oh yes, family can drive you mad. Always interrupting stories at crucial moments.
What do I do? Steer your hand? Did I get that? Oh, okay.
It was a duel for the ages, but finally, I got the upper hand. Then, treachery. Gave him a chance, and that crabby landlubber would take an arm and a leg.
Whoa. Okay. Just a stump on the ground now. So what do I do? How do I move? What am I missing? Okay.
Use your head, Papa. You've got to be able to see him to get your legs back.
Yeah, I can see him, but
I had regained my footing, but my old rival had another trick up his sleeve.
oh,
You see, he tried to turn my head, make me his way. He had my head in his clutches. I needed to free myself. The crab was holding tight. I would have to use my hands.
so how are you going to use your hand? it's difficult game to control, to learn to control.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. I've got a lonely bunch of coconuts.
Got him at last. Now, little shipmate, what do we say when we triumph?
Okay, I yield. Let's make a deal. If you give me one of those handy hands of yours, I'll give you my claw. Those nimble, bendy fingers will help me smash coconuts, and I'm sure you could use a powerful pinch. Give me your hand, Bob, for old time's sake. Here is my clue. It's my best one, I promise. Merci, Bob. Now, no more leaving claw to mouse for my family.
Bye, Mr. Crab. What happened next, Papa?
Now, escape. There had to be a way out of this little cove. There was signs of
Shit,
life.
what?
A gate that was bound shut.
Ah,
Snip, snip. It was high time I got off this beach. But how? I thought I could smell smoke.
Look up, Papa. Look up.
Oh. At least I knew what had happened to my boat. Ah, le téméraire. Tell me, Nina, if every part of a boat is repaired or replaced until not a plank of the original remains, is it still the same boat?
Well, what does the boat think?
True wisdom, little shipmate. Now, our way forward was blocked. The bridge was broken. But I suppose I could use the washed-up planks from Paul de la Téméraire.
that's a plank. That's a plank. Let's try this.
I only needed a few planks.
Oh, I see. Okay. So. Okay. You can start to. Controls are weird, but they're not wrong. Do I have all the planks that I need? Plank. Oh, there's one. Oh, I know. I need to clip it.
We did it!
Actually, keep forgetting I can run.
I couldn't climb out with a hand and a claw. I needed something to help me climb. The solution had to be somewhere on that beach.
What What
It
happened?
seemed I wasn't the first to wash up on this particular shore. The shack was shut up tight for anyone except old Bob, that is.
Why is it hard to aim? Okay.
What was inside the shack? Yeah! What was in the shack? What was in the shack?
Yes, plenty of friends and buccaneers that passed through before me and left their mark. Lucky for me, fellow sea dogs were always willing to lend a hand. You see, when you find yourself on strange shores, you have to adapt if you want to change your fortune.
Where can I store? Just how? Launch your hook. I get that.
Whee! When I grow up, I want to be a flying pirate too, Papa.
I was no pirate, merely a seagoing scoundrel. And you, Nina, will fly higher than I ever did.
Okay, so sometimes I accidentally click the teleport button. Okay.
Yes, I was shipwrecked, alone, marooned. But when you've hit rock bottom, ma petite, there's only one way to go. Up. But it would be hard going with only one hook.
I think I need to get that second thing. I have an idea of how. Come on.
Perhaps if I had a second hook.
Don't do that.
Two hooks? Now I was twice the pirate. I mean, sailor. Finally, I neared the cliff top. Soon I could resume my search for Libertalia. The island. At last, I was out of that little backwater.
Cool.
A campfire. I saw signs of life.
Yay. Oh, ship.
But then, a chill came over me. Out in the harbor, a huge mothership. I knew that vessel. Oh yes. It seemed I had stumbled on the island hideaway of Captain Kenred and a bloodthirsty pirate crew. Sinister figures crowded around. They had found me. I put up my hooks, ready to fight it, but
They didn't get you, Papa, did they? What happens next?
Phone ringing.
Well, back to reality, Nina.
Oh, Okay. There it is.
Are you
This is
there,
cool.
Nina? Darling? Hello?
Hello.
I'm here, Mum. Are you okay?
I'm fine, darling. How are you getting on down there? Are the models all packed up?
Oh, no. I've made a good start, though.
I hope you haven't just been playing around. The hours you and Bob used to spend making his models while he told you all those old stories.
All right, come on, Nina. Let's do one more box.
Hold on. Why is it turning so slow? It's just slow. Assemble the model.
Oh, yeah. I remember the story that went with this one. Bob imprisoned by the dreaded Captain Kenred.
Assemble the model.
There's the cage. Now we need the prisoner. Where are you, Bob?
Don't forget Bob. Is Bob this dude? Probably.
Papa, when you first met Mum, did she like you right away?
Well, not instantly.
What about you? Was it love at first sight?
But to understand that story, you must hear how I escaped the bloodthirsty Budmer pirates. But first, we need a fearsome pirate ship. Pass me the glue.
Chapter 2, The Great Escape.
Now you're mine, Bob! Cried Captain Kenred with a hideous laugh. Soon you will be in the clutches of the Kraken! We'll see about that, said Bob.
Uncanny impression, Bob. You really nailed the hideous laugh.
Captain Kenred? Did you hear that? That is,
You tell her, Papa. They say you're a fine sailor, Bob. But I didn't know you were a storyteller.
My greatest story is yet to come, Kenred. The tale of how I escaped the Bonne-Mer and bested a captain.
So there. I'd heard you were a wit as well. I see the stories were half right. I hope you're ready to work, Bob. You don't have to be in one piece to scrub grog pots. And if you work hard, we'll put you back together. Curse you, Kenred.
You cannot keep me from my quest, Kenred. I shall find Libertalia.
Libertalia. Bob, no one ever gets to Libertalia. Don't you know that? Oh, don't tell me that that's what you're all about. The land of perfect freedom? I searched for it too, Bob. There's no such place. Like I said, if you stay here and work, we'll put you back together. Look, I've got to go. I never let my men carouse without me. Bad form.
Well, yes, that would be bad form. A noble sentiment. Perhaps if we were not mortal adversaries, we could have been shipmates.
Right, sure. Libertalia. Ah!
So, there I was, captive of a cruel, yet strangely compelling pirate captain.
So, how did you get out of the clutches?
This would be my greatest escape yet.
Well,
I was sure I could get one hand free.
How do you climb up there? Ah,
I wouldn't get far without my sea legs.
okay. Come back. Go back. Without my sea legs. Okay.
There you go.
In a cage nearby, I could see the claw my old rival had given me. I had to unlock the cage.
Oops. Okay, that's better. Don't let go.
I was sure I wouldn't need that claw. Now things were coming together.
Rope.
My head had got me into this mess. Now my head would have to get me out.
Yeah, no one takes a piece out of old Bob.
Yes, yes. Our hero was back in one piece. Now, to escape.
That was the greatest escape. That's cool. Okay. I think this is a good stopping point.
They had
For
put me in the
this
hold,
video, I mean.
like common cargo. I had to unlock the door. The door was locked, naturellement. Ha! Sailor, storyteller, escapologist. Is there anything Bob can't do?
Is
Extra
that a
head.
spare Bob head?
The secret passage ahead was locked, but this old head of mine still held a few secrets.
All your models always had a little secret trap door somewhere, didn't they? No wonder you always escaped in your stories.
Shh, little shipmate. We're trying to escape, remember?
Wow. Oh, we're actually in the basement. That's cool.
Through the porthole, I spied my boat, Le Téméraire. The scurvy dogs had commandeered him. Nothing for it, I had to commandeer him back.
I don't
The
have
ship
the
was in
gears for
some
this.
disrepair. I had to fix the elevator control to go up.
Here's my ship. So I have to get elevator controls working and then go up and somehow get to that ship. I see a gear right there.
What did Captain Kenrid mean when she said she'd put you back together?
Well, perhaps Kenred was not quite as fearsome and cruel as a reputation. Formidable, to be sure. I wonder where the elevator is. One way to find out. The engine room. What a beast. Getting to the other side would take every ounce of my cunning.
getting to there. Okay. Well, I said I'm going to stop before, but now I'm going to stop. 'Cause this looks more complicated.